everyone, welcome back to CH Explores. We are exploring Cornwall and this time we're in the beautiful town of Padstow.
Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
So if you're looking for some chippies in Padstow, then you're going to go to Rick Stein's fish and chip shop. He's a celebrity chef, very well known here in England and especially Cornwall. And there's also a cookery school here. Corey, are you going to go try chippies today? Yes. Bringing the piece, I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Yeah, this is like a 5-10 minute ferry. You can go to Rock. And it's a nice big beach, so we might do that today.
Man, I should've listened, and the smell of the money, my strangest addiction. She tip for dick, I let her lit, I had to dip. I'm off a fifth, I'm a rich now. I bought a whip, I paint a paint, it drive itself. The fuck you think? Yeah, I'm rich now. Hey,
the little streets here are so cute. So Padstow is not a very big town at all. You can pretty much walk around the main town. You just follow the harbour, and that's the main street. And then behind that, you got some beautiful little cafes and restaurants, like the one behind me. Has some pubs over there. There's a few tourist shops, pasty shops, fish and chip. However, be aware the seagulls here are absolutely vicious. They're crazy. How many times I've had stuff taken out of my hand? So we're not going to eat outside today. We're actually going to go and find somewhere to eat inside that is also doggy friendly.
I really wanted to go to that cafe right on the front of the harbour, but it is not dog friendly, so we couldn't go in there with Eddie, and the line was huge. So we are going to go check out the pasty shops on the back streets and pick out a pasty.
Pesto pasty, spicy vegan, spiced cauliflower and onion bhaji. Very interesting.
Very untraditional. It's Indian flavour, cauliflower and spiced. It's a Cornish dog.
Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a thotty, that's a no.
A little bit sad we couldn't sit into some of the cafes because there is so many dogs here, isn't there? Like, it's really busy. We're here on a Thursday actually, out of the school holiday break, so I thought it's going to be a bit quiet, but it's pretty packed. I mean, it's a small place, but there's so many people, a few families, and everyone has a dog. But we found some little shelter so we can have our pasties in peace away from the seagulls. But we didn't have peace because we had Eddie barking at us because he wanted some pasty too. Let's go and carry on our little tour around Padstow. We're going to go up that way to a nice little hill. Is that sunshine? Ooh, lovely. Imagine living down there in your boat, just pulling into the harbour.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather.
Just outside of town is this grassy knoll area as you walk towards the beaches, and it is a beautiful stop to come and just have a little rest outside the busy areas around the streets. But if you do want to come and sit outside to enjoy a pasty, some chippies or some takeaway food, this is the spot. The seagulls seem much calmer up here. They seem to attack in town. You have the beautiful view of the town to the right and the River Camel. It is gorgeous up here. Really nice and relaxing and very scenic, isn't it? What an amazing view. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's lovely.
So nice. So lovely. Got a little bit of sunshine. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is Cornwall. One of my favourite things to do in this area of Cornwall is to cycle the camel trail. Now, if you look behind me, far in the distance there's a bridge. You can cycle all along the river. The most popular section is between Weybridge to Padstow, where we are now. We've done that a few times, absolutely loved it. You can get some bikes or electric bikes. There's a lot of shops that rent them in Weybridge. However, you can actually go all the way up to Bodmin. So you can do Bodmin to Padstow or vice versa, but we highly recommend it. It's such a great activity to do here and we just loved it. If you're familiar with a cask ale named Doombar, then this is where the name comes from. Doombar is actually the sandbank behind me, and there's an old Cornish folklore around this area. Apparently a mermaid was shot at by a local, and in revenge she created this sandbank called Doombar to stop locals passing.
To crash people's ships.
To crash people's ships. I thought a bit too obviously then. And that is why the area is called Doombar, and I'm guessing that is why the ale has that name, from that famous little story.
Padstow is located on the north coast of Cornwall, and it is a little refuge from the rugged coastline that we have on North Cornwall, and it is a natural little port for shipping village. And from the 16th century this was where a lot of tin, Cornish slate and iron ore would be exported out of Cornwall to different places, and then hundreds of years later people would use it as a port to go and exploit opportunities elsewhere, as far away as Canada, where a lot of miners would go and start to establish a mining industry in Canada.
We have popped on the little passenger ferry now, going across to Rock. It is just £3 each, paid by card. It's really good with the cash, but it's card and it takes minutes. Eddie was a bit unsure about that. That took a minute? Literally just a minute. You literally go across the very short little journey across the river. Eddie was very unsure then when the boat started moving. He was like, quick, let's get off. But now he's at the beach, he's very excited. As you can see, we are now at Rock. Little town over there is called Rock. And you just have this huge, expansive beach to explore. Come on. We are now making our way over to the little town. And I'm trying not to get wet feet. It just seems like there's always something happening here, isn't there? Yeah, it's definitely not one of the more sleepier coastal towns here. It's got a very good holiday vibe. Water station. Sanitation station, it's a sign of the times. Did you order Eddie something from the doggy menu?
He's got a treat coming.
He's got a treat coming, that's exciting. What did you get? Bickies? Thank you. There you go.
We are at Blue Tomato Cafe now over in Rock, and we have got Eddie a little treat. He has a cappuccino and dog sausage, and he's been a good boy, so we're going to give him it now.
I think he loves his puppuccino. We got hot drinks, but Eddie is having a full-on lunch. Absolutely smashed his puppuccino. It was like biscuits with like a cream.
Well, he left home without having breakfast, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't really have brekkie. This is a big story all about Eddie's day trip today rather than a vlog of Padstow. As you can see, this is great. So dog-friendly. How funny. Such a highlight. It's lovely over here in Rock. It's very small. However, it's just a nice addition to add on to your little day trip to Padstow. Absolutely love it, just crossing over on the boat, coming here to this cafe. Obviously, the highlight was seeing Eddie with a little puppuccino. But yeah, they love it. The staff said they just love watching all the dogs just smash those foods. They have quite a big dog menu. But what a nice little place, eh?
Yeah, nice
lovely.
And quiet over the side.
Yeah. There's two places to get the ferry from in Rock, and it depends on the tide. So the one right here at the slipway finishes just after 1 and starts again at 4. So we're going to have to go further down the beach and get the one on the same route that we got here with. took us on a different route. She took us back to the town, not where we got on. Made it a little bit quicker for us to get back into town. Very nice. We're gonna get Eddie a dog bandana. We're trying to decide between the red tartan or the yellow Cornish tartan.
Okay, we are at Rick Stein's now. We've come back for some chips because they were closed earlier. But however, they are open now, so we've got some chips and mushy peas on the way. Mostly everything is cooked in beef drippings, but you can get a veggie oil option, so we've gone for that. And we are going to find somewhere to sit safely away from seagulls. I have a big bag of chippies. Let's go. Rick Stein has delivered with some very tasty looking chips. They have salt, pepper and vinegar. And
mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me.
Not bad chips, but then definitely not the best I've had. I've had better chips in Newquay actually.
Agreed. Well guys, that is it for our day trip in Padstow. Please let us know where you'd like us to go and visit next in Cornwall and even all of the UK. So thank you for following along, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure. We're gonna get Oddie. We're gonna... If you're familiar with the... Okay, ready? If you're familiar with the cask ale Doombar, then you might like... It is named... Oh, sorry. Is it ale?
So Padstow is here as a